What up, world? We back in here with one more reaction video, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe request. We got Cymple Man pulling up this morning. Sacrifice. And it is Monday, January 27th, 5 a.m. I'm currently sacrificing my sleep, chasing my dreams. I encourage you to do the same. If this is your first time to the channel, get on in here, gang, as I love to say. We just spirits encased in human flesh. Trying to figure out this thing called life. Enjoying some really dope rap music. So if you dig what you hear from Cymple Man and myself, do me a favor, share it far and wide. Let's get it. Kansas City, Missouri in the building.
If I could, I would. Anytime, any day, any place I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself. If I could, I would. 30. Anytime, any day, any place I fall.
So I'm gonna capitalize on this rap beat. I'm gonna show y'all really got some skills.
We gotta stop all the comparisons. Live inside these moments and learn to cherish them. See the value when we sharing them. The blessing of life is life. Those ain't real problems keeping you up till midnight. Most of us are blessed far more than we acknowledge, but we basing wealth off whatever we can make in dollars. Have you ever seen a community rally behind a little girl that the doctors only gave a little time? It's brutal, rips the heart from your chest. And everywhere the parents go, whenever they're addressed, people want to know her status and if it's in remission. But all they want to do is see her dancing in the kitchen on a Saturday night in her pajamas with a carefree smile and restore that precious energy inside their child. I know dads gotta think, Lord, why us? All while preaching the importance of never giving up and having faith. Man, the strength that must take. And mama's gotta always be a happy face. I know they wish more than anything that this is all a dream. And maybe in time that's what it seems. But things couldn't get much tougher to endure. When no one is looking, they collapse into the floor. Behind closed doors, they're at their weakest points, begging to take her place if they only had the choice. Cause if I could, I would.
I love this. Man, I don't know where to start. We all have survived 100% of our bad days. And you can't look at nobody in this world and tell what they went through. My first child passed away when I was 18 years old. My second son passed away when I was 22 years old. He was 4.5 months at SIDS. My mama overdosed on opioids when I was 25. When I was 16, the neighborhood drug dealer got shot on my front porch. I graduated high school with no lights, no water, no gas in the house. My mom and daddy had really bad domestic violence. But none of those things affect me because I still got to look at my children. I got to smile and daddy got to go make it happen. So shout out to all the men and women in this world who have had a really traumatic and negative childhood. And now you got to let that go because you are now leading a family. And I seen a quote that said, if you don't heal from the things that broke you, then you're going to break your children. And I do believe that hurt people. And I really know that heal people can heal people. So sending loving, healing, positive, abundant, uplifting energy to anybody who happens to watch this reaction video. Cymple Man, you got to hit with this one, baby.
Address people want to know her status and if it's in remission. But all they want to do is see her dancing in the kitchen on a Saturday night in her pajamas with a carefree smile and restore that precious energy inside their child. I know dads gotta think, Lord, why us? All while preaching the importance of never giving up and having faith. Man, the strength that must take. And mama's gotta always be a happy face. I know they wish more than anything that this is all a dream. And maybe in time that's what it seems. But things couldn't get much tougher to endure. When no one is looking, they collapse into the floor. Behind closed doors, they're at their weakest points, begging to take her place if they only had the choice. Cause if I could, I would.
Anytime, any day, any place.
Hey, in the comments below real quick, man, let's be real humans. Let's be transparent. Let the public know about a hardship you done went through and how you overcame it. Let's help each other get through this thing called life.
I
sacrifice myself and my children on a daily.
Don't take for granted little things and simple conversations. The good times and the smiles that kept us motivated. A few lines my boy Juice wrote into his verse, and what turned out to be our last song on this earth. I think you taught us all a big lesson, big bro. It's all about the journey, not the big shows. We try to stay tighter, try to keep in touch. We still ain't reached all the goals we thought we was.
Hey, real quick, I want to encourage everybody to read the book "The Strangest Secret in the World" by Earl Nightingale, because he touches on this same topic, that the things that really matter in life are free. You can have $1, lose it, and end up with $1 million. You can have one car, total it out, end up with 10 cars. You can have one house, it can burn to the ground. You can get into real estate and own the whole block. But the laughs, the smiles, the hugs, the joy of playing football with your friends, playing flag football when you was a kid, heads up, 7 up, duck, duck, goose. When the bell in recess and you all can run outside, man, the best things in life are free. And if you did not come from a strong family, do everything in your power to make sure a strong family comes from you. Because this world wants you sad with anxiety, depression, not believing in yourself, not loving yourself, having no hopes, no dreams, nothing, just doom and gloom. And the future is bright, baby. The future is extremely bright. The same creator that created Cymple, man, you see him shining his light and giving his gift to the world. You have a gift inside of you. I don't know you and probably will never meet you, but you know what you love to do. You know what's important to you. Shine your light, give your gift to the world, and watch the many, many ways that God blesses you and your family. Yes, I'm talking directly to you.
Don't take for granted little things and simple conversations. The good times and the smiles that kept us motivated. A few lines my boy Juice wrote into his verse, and what turned out to be our last song on this earth. I think you taught us all a big lesson, big bro. It's all about the journey, not the big shows. We try to stay tighter, try to keep in touch. We still ain't reached all the goals we thought we was, but we pushing. And we learning from the past. And every video they watch, at the end they hear your laugh. We miss you down here. I know Bradwin been hurting. Your songs echo that tomorrow's uncertain. And rest in peace, Tank and Chris. Thank y'all for showing up and believing in this. I wish I could say tomorrow that this would all make sense. But the fact of the matter is we all pay rent. We don't own a thing here, it all gets left behind. And eventually the memories are gone in time, sad but true. I'm just thankful that I have a few, while I'm here to make some sense out what we going through. Overdue, I wanted so long to be recognized, but nowadays I'm not even certain why. Cause music people are parasites, ain't nothing real in them. And I've been using some of my best years to deal with them.
Anytime, any day, any place I fall right over myself.
Dude.
Sacrifice.
Hey, I never heard of Cymple Man before this Upchurch beef. I did not know that he collabed with Juice WRLD at all. But this is dope. Rest in peace to the bros, man. I could say rest in peace Kadeem, rest in peace Jeff, rest in peace Gary, rest in peace Mark, rest in peace Deron, rest in peace Stacy, rest in peace Phil, rest in peace to other Mark. My homeboy Mark was going to Domino's to pick up a to-go pizza, got into it with the carry-out dude, and ended up getting murdered, man. Proverbs 18:21, you can speak life or death. But 51.5% of rappers die in homicide. As Tupac said, it's time for us to change the way we think, change the way we treat each other, because the old way ain't working. Shout out Cymple Man. You got to sacrifice yourself for the better days, you know? I think all men know this to be true. If you chasing pleasure, the only thing on the other side of that is pain. When you eat the frog first, as Brian Tracy said, when you deal with that pain, that hard shit, man, life gets better and easier than you ever could have imagined. Keep going, my guys. Fall down 7, dust yourself off, stand up 8 times.
Miss you down here. I know Bradwin been hurting. Your songs echo that tomorrow's uncertain. And rest in peace, Tank and Chris. Thank y'all for showing up and believing in this. I wish I could say tomorrow that this would all make sense. But the fact of the matter is we all pay rent. We don't own a thing here, it all gets left behind. And eventually the memories are gone in time, sad but true. I'm just thankful that I have a few, while I'm here to make some sense out what we going through. Overdue, I wanted so long to be recognized, but nowadays I'm not even certain why. Cause music people are parasites, ain't nothing real in them. And I've been using some of my best years to deal with them.
Anytime, any day, any place I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself. If I could, I would.
Let's go.
Anytime, any day, any place I fall right over myself. Sacrifice myself. If I could, I would.
Hey, I like this a lot. Hey, shout out to everybody who's had to make a sacrifice. And I ain't just talking about sacrificing sleep to get up record videos. I'm talking about sacrificing eating dinner so your kids can eat. I'm talking about sacrificing paying this bill so you can pay that bill. Like, we real humans, and we really didn't had to decide, hey, man, we've been going through hell these last 4 years. And the light bill is high, the gas bill is high, the car insurance is high, the kids' sports fees keep going up, the rent is there. I am you and you are me. But Psalms 91, whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High is protected. And look at us. We all have survived 100% of these bad days, and we still moving forward. Put a brick down every single day, and you eventually have your own yellow brick road. As my guy said, it's about the journey. And I've learned that it's a marathon. It ain't a sprint. So focus on you until the focus is on you. Comparison is the thief of all joy. Read As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. In Tune with the Infinite by Ralph Waldo Trine. Check out this book, Super Communicators by Charles Diggin. Thoughts Are Things by Prentice Mulford. Science of the Mind by Ernest Holmes. In Tune with the Infinite by Ralph Waldo Trine. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Nietzsche and the Nazis by Stephen Hicks. Color, Communism, and Common Sense by Manning Johnson. The Autobiography of Malcolm X. The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Anything by Robert Greene. No More Mr. Nice Guy by Robert Glover. And understand that anything that the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Everything around you started as a thought in somebody's mind. What can you think of that you could bring to this reality? I love you all. Thanks for recommending this track. Shout out Cymple, man. We gone. Peace.